So remember how I said that this was going to be the last video I'm ever going to do regarding about Farius the Wolf, or in this case, Max Wolffe? Well, turns out that there is a deeper rabbit hole that I have not expected to see. And yeah, it is really not painting a good picture on Farius this time. It is, I don't know how to really describe it to you. All I can say is he's gone down a path that he really should not have gone to in the first place. As much as I want to say that this is just more of insults and harassments and all that, that's not the case anymore. In fact, there's a lot more to show. So me and my pals decided to capture every evidence that we can, and when I was reviewing the evidence, I was shocked to believe of what I saw. So you know how Farius and his pals is accusing me of pedophilia, even though there is absolutely no evidence to back up his claim whatsoever? Well, the tables have turned yet again, and I can safe to say that he is pretty hypocritical about that. Why do I say this? Well, you're about to find out in just a moment. Let's get right onto this topic.
Why is he talking about YIF and porn in a group chat with minors? Record that shit, Knock. Record it for everyone to see.
I got it right here. So during the start of the group chat, according to what I was told, it started off with some insults about me and probably a few others. Until this happened.
Message links and stuff.
No, your eyes are not deceiving you when you're seeing this. Now, I have my reason to censor this because, you know, I'd rather not be terminated for pornography in YouTube. So, sorry, I cannot do that. But yeah, this goes on to a few more not safe for work stuff in there. And yeah, it's all pointing out to Max doing it. And little does Max know, or probably he does know, but just doesn't care anyways, is that Taylor in this group chat happens to be 14 and sending porn in a group chat that happens to be full of minors. I really don't know what's gone into Farius, but he just sold himself out. And I'm pretty sure Farius confirmed himself to be 18 because I saw it in his profile in TikTok, and now he's confirming it in the group chat. This really goes down to a deeper rabbit hole, I must tell you. I don't know how to better explain, but hey, this is pretty much showing you proof. Also, Farius isn't the one who is being not safe for work here. Taylor happens to be involved as well. Taylor, what have you done to yourself? Also, I would like to point out something here. You're saying that I'm into baby fur by this one segment of the video? Do you not know how YouTube algorithm works? Because I will admit one thing. I'm into ASMR, but not that shit. If you do not know how the YouTube algorithm works, let me show you something. So let's play a game here. They look up Minecraft videos or something related to Minecraft. Doesn't matter what it is, they just look up what term and watch Minecraft vids in general. They're going to see shit like those vile monster school videos. Why? Because they're related to Minecraft and have Minecraft in the fucking title. And if they did that several years ago, they may have even gotten literal Minecraft porn in the results, or recommended because that shit was rampant on YouTube back then. Their logic is baseless. For you, Farius, your logic is baseless and deeply flawed from a technical and logical perspective. And I don't think Farius realized one thing. Trying to make false claims in an attempt to ruin me and other people's lives by making false pedo allegations and shit, that is a literal character defamation. And it also falls under slander. And that can possibly be considered making libellous claims as well, all of which are illegal. So Furious, if you and your gangs are gonna label me as a pedo, you best do your research, my man. Do your homework research, because that shit does not fly with me or anyone. Also, did you really thought this was a good idea to send that message, telling me to kill myself?
You serious?
I thought you would be dense enough, but encouraging suicide in this case? Oh no, that is a no-go. You just became much more denser than I really thought. You must really have a hatred towards me. And this is one of the reasons why I did this video in the first place, to show the world what you are. And look at you right now. You really want to do this kind of madness? Are you really that dense? Are you becoming a fucking nuisance to everyone now? Holy shit, man. You need some therapy now. I'm serious, you need therapy. Okay, I know I'm going overboard with this whole madness, but hey, I'm saying, okay? But seriously, he needs therapy. I'm pretty sure everyone could agree for one thing, that he needs therapy. Like, seriously. Anyways, moving on from that whole thing. So let's get on to the next screenshot here. So, from what this screenshot is showing here, he is saying that it's easy to bypass, which is 2FA. 2FA is connected to email address because when you request a code to access your account by emails, it's easy to trace.
Are you sure about that?
His account was hijacked to make that video, and of course, I'll take the videos down, but it's gonna cost 100 Robux per video takedown. I took yours down on terms, Taylor. I'm no one to be fucking with. Noctis made a grave mistake messing with me. I have connections he doesn't. Hackers, professionals, etc. I could have him doxxed at any time of any day.
Since when did you become a script kiddie?
You know, why do I have a feeling that this is a big, fat, white lie? Does your partner happen to be script kiddies? Because they don't exactly know how 2FA works. Neither do you even know how 2FA works. Boy, this is getting much more intense. Next screenshot! So in this other screenshot, it says, look at this clownery, which happens to be a tweet about my own self. And then he also says, we have more information regarding Noctis. His real name is Alexander, and he lives in Texas, but I have no idea which part. Really? So my name happens to be Alexander. Oh, well that's a surprise. I wonder how I managed to change my whole entire name and everything else to Alexander. That's a surprise. Bullshit! You just so happens to take one of my usernames in Roblox, which is the very old username I had, which is named Alexander14502. That was a very old Roblox username that I had, and it goes down all the way to 2013. So you're taking a name in Roblox, which happens to be my old username, and insisting that happens to be my real life name? How stupider can you be? The only reason I put Alexander as my username in the first place when I first played Roblox is because that was the only name I even come up with. You know, I was never stupid in the first place when I first made my Roblox account. I was like 11 years old when I first made my Roblox account. I didn't know what name to come up with, so I just started with something with the letter A, and so I just decided, okay, maybe Alexander will do. And that's how I was known as Alexander in Roblox. I may have been 11 when I first made the Roblox account, but I wasn't that foolish. And the part where it says that I live in Texas, well, yeah, that is true. I do, in fact, live in Texas, but you'll have to figure out where I live. Let's say, for instance, I was to be somewhere in San Antonio. That's not exactly where I live, but hey, I'm giving you an example. So you happen to know that I'm in San Antonio. But do you exactly know? Of course you don't, because it would take absolutely forever to find out, going to each and every part of San Antonio and finding out where I am. You won't happen to find out where I live, because it will take absolutely forever to figure out which person or which place is the right place that I live in. So in all due respect, Furious, you really are just an idiot to think you can dox me and everything. Also, the last part of the screenshot where you said that you can have me doxed at any point, at any time of any day, you're not painting yourself a good picture, you know that. Alright, last screenshot to now review. So in one of his shorts videos that I found on his YouTube, there happens to be something in the description on one of his shorts. And it says here, I knew you were going to do this, so I came up with a backup plan with Taylor and decided to lie about everything in the group chat. Trying to falsely incriminate me for shit we set up against you and your sleaze bag, I don't know how to really pronounce that, friends, won't get you far. We know when trouble is afoot. Get fucked. Hey Furious, I don't think you understand that you're the one who's getting fucked right now, because we're displaying every evidence right here, right now. And the evidence is proving that you are guilty beyond a shadow of a doubt. Also, if you're going to say that you're going to come up with an idea and say that you lie about everything, especially everything that you said in the group chat, it's not painting a good picture either. You're still looking super guilty. Honestly, you're much more guiltier than a dog trying to frame in a cat for eating each and every cookies in the fridge. And that is a fact. So somewhere, somebody told me that you posted up a video that says a message to Noctis and his wolf criers. And it shows with a long segment that is telling me I know what you're trying to do and everything. And me providing everything out of context? Are you that dumb? I'm not providing anything out of context. I'm showing you everything with full context. And then you go on to blather on about your little thing, and then you're saying that I have nothing to apologize for, which I really personally do not care. And when I'm trying to go on to find out about this video, it happens to be unavailable. I wonder why. And I can assure you that this is the actual video because I pretty much put in the link right over here, the same exact link, and I can just pretty much put that in there right now. Still says unavailable. Are you trying to hide your little crimes? Is that what you're trying to do? I actually have to wonder right now. So many questions, and I really want to know the answer. But at the same time, I really, personally do not want to know. Or, really, I really do not care. And I'm pretty sure everyone, especially in Taylor's server, sees you as the guilty party. Even Taylor is guilty on this one. So for you and Taylor that are seeing this video, I'm pretty sure you are super guilty. I'm pretty sure you're just absolutely guilty in every ways. Whew. Are you still with me? I'm sure you got a lot in your mind thinking, how did this first issue become so intense? Well, I didn't make it intense in the first place. I can tell you for sure that I didn't make it much more intense. I'm pretty sure Furious is the one who's providing all of this for us. So we're not even doing anything. We're just doing an easy work. Him, on the other hand, he may need to check on himself, especially with those god-awful words that he's spouting out on his mouth, ugh, I don't know what to tell you. It honestly surprises me how this is still ongoing on to this day. And to be honest, I really wanted this whole thing to be over, but he pretty much went after me again, and the whole shit just went south. Yeah, I know this is a very big rant that I have to do, especially putting this up in my YouTube channel. This is something I really didn't want to do in the first place, but sometimes the truth have to be said out there so that the world can see how much of a big, fat asshole that Furious has become. Yeah, this started out as a small little thing, and yeah, I will take one responsibility of me calling Furious out in the first place. But do I feel bad about calling Furious out? Hell no! Also, it may seem like I am pointing Furious out to be a pedophile, but in reality, I am not. See, the thing is, he is leaning towards it, and is really not making him look good. Also, one last thing before I make a full closure of this case. I noticed this came up. This is regarding about me and everyone else. Here is saying enough is enough when I say it's enough. This will be my last video on this channel for now. I may or may not be coming back to be making videos in the future. You will just have to sit down and hope for the best. I'd like to thank each and every one of you amazing viewers for tuning in to me exacting my vengeance upon people, especially those who wanted to bring me down at my best with their poorly led smear campaigns. You brought yourself down, you know that? And remember, you can't take the fella out of good fella, but that won't make him good. This is all for now. Goodbye. P.S. To all those no-good bastards out there, fuck you and fuck you, Noctis. Well, good. I don't feel bad at all. Whatever side of hell you're on, I hope you make a house out of hellstone and it falls on you and crushes your blueberry fucking balls. Okay, that is laughable. You know, you honestly didn't do anything to hurt me. You hurt yourself really bad, and you just crushed yourself with the coffin. And if you think me and Taylor the Protege were doing unholy shit together, you have another thing coming. Anytime he wanted to start being dirty, I turned it down because I knew better than to engage in that shit with a minor. But why did you send the one video that had GIF on it? Could you possibly explain that one? I'm not saying that you're a pedophile, but you could be leaning yourself into that one. Taylor, on the other hand, yeah, he should be ashamed of himself, but for you, Furious, you should know better. And then last sentence saying, you people are so fucking disgusting. You're disgusting yourself, you know that? Because you decided to be all so big and bad and decided to say that you want to dox me and everything and telling me to kill myself? Yeah, I'm not the vile one here. You happen to be vile your own self and everyone else that you stepped on. I don't know what makes you think that I am vile or disgusting, but that's on you. You pretty much said it to your own self. Instead of having this part over here to say you people are so fucking disgusting, you should put it as I am. Because that's what you are, Furious. A vile human being that should not be in this platform. You shouldn't even be considered a furry anymore. Because you already lost your own pride. That's how vile you are right now. So yeah, Max, do I really feel bad about you? No, I honestly don't. So if you really want to just say fuck you and all that kind of stuff, well, fuck you as well. Cause I don't give a shit. I honestly love how mad he is. And he became so mad. Especially writing this message. I'm pretty sure he's pissed. Pissed at his own self That's one thing. That's one thing I gotta say. Honestly, Furious, cope harder. That's a lot. That's all I can really say. Cope and seethe, cause that's what you do. So yeah, I'm honestly tired at this point. I've been ranting on about this whole thing, and it really got me tired. I kind of lost a bit of hunger and a bit of sleep because of this whole thing, but honestly, I can recover from that, so that doesn't matter anymore. But yeah, this is the absolute end. Ladies and gentlemen. This case is no longer needed to be continued. Furious can continue on his own, but for me, I'd rather do my own thing. He can seethe all he wants. He can cope all he wants. He can stay mad for all I care. Anyways, this is the absolute end. So thank you so much for watching. If you do like my videos, you can go ahead and you're always welcome to like and subscribe and all the little jazz that everyone pretty much do in every videos. I promise this is going to be the last video I'm ever going to talk about him, okay? Other than that, I am free for my own self. Hope you all enjoy the content that I do and everything else, and I'll see you all next time.